You're listening to Weekends with Simon Marnie, live from the Ponds Park Run on ABC Radio Sydney.
At 17 past 6.
I'd like to be under the sea, in an octopus's garden with you.
And joining us from the Sydney Underwater Gazette, it is, of course, Marco Bordieri. And in about 5 weeks' time, I'll be saying, ciao, come sta?
I know you're going to Italy. Good morning, Simon.
Hey, and we are not going to Italy this morning. You happen to go to the great shark exhibition at the Australian Museum, which ABC Radio Sydney is very proud to be a media partner of.
Yeah, that's true. Last Sunday, I took my 5-year-old son to the Australian Museum for the shark exhibition. And I have to say, I'm so happy I did it. And my son loved it, and even I. And I'm usually a bit harder to please, at least what the people have been telling me.
Well, you've seen some of the big exhibitions around the world.
Yeah. Well, I've been to the Smithsonian, to the British Museum, and to the major museums of the world. And I see them as a reference for the quality of the experience and the exceptionality of the items on display. And I have to say, this exhibition is totally in line with those. There's been a lot of work. It took 3 years in the making. There were 37 scientists involved and 15 artists and model makers. And I'm not surprised. I heard that there have been 40,000 people visiting it during the first month.
But you found it didn't feel crowded when you went.
Yeah, I was very pleased. I mean, it was last Sunday. It was a cloudy day, so I said, boy, it will be busy. But they sell these time tickets. So basically, you have to pick a slot, a 1 hour slot. I mean, you can stay more than 1 hour, but you have to decide at 2, 3, 4 o'clock. And it wasn't too crowded. And it's open every day from 10 to 5. And Wednesday, it's open 10 to 9. So people can actually spend more time maybe after work.
And I love it. I went along and had a little preview before it opened. There are so many sharks and life-size models as well.
Yeah, they are just perfect. There is one that is the smallest. It's 50 centimeter palouette shark, all the way to the whale shark, which is 8 meters in length and is hanging from the ceiling. And each of them have a big base, so there is room for everybody to have a good view, to take, a mandatory picture and post it on social media.
But I love the way that you should take your time to wander through, because there's a whole lot of really great explanation videos and the like.
Yeah, exactly. There is, there are so many informative videos and tables. They explain the shark evolution, the behavior, the physiology. And also, there is a lot of multimedia content available online from the website of the Australian Museum. You can either build some knowledge before going, or you may have forgotten something after you've been there, so something you can check afterwards. And there is also a great video, I found it interesting, a video showing how the life-size sharks models has been built. And you can find all these links. If you go to the Sydney Underwater Gazette, the Facebook page, you can find all those links.
How good's the virtual shark tank where you touch the walls and the sharks come to life?
Yeah, my son loves it.
So to go there, it's free for the museum, but it does cost to get into the shark exhibition.
It does. So it's $33 for adults and $21 for children, and then there is a discount for families. And this is if you buy online, which is the suggestion, because you can choose your time. And I would say it sounds a little bit pricey, but once that you are there, you will see that actually it's not that expensive because of the quality. And also you get the free entrance to the museum. And also there is a great exhibit. So I suggest going before the 11th of December, because there is the exhibit of the 2022 Australian Geographic Nature Photographer of the Year. It's 100 pictures, astonishing representation of the nature above and below the waterline. And by the way, there are 2 members of this community that are there with their pictures. And
no way, really?
Yeah. Well, it's not the first time. They are keen divers and snorkelers, and they take great pictures. And it's not the first time some of them have been selected for this competition.
That's fantastic. I love the Nature Photographer of the Year. But you've got a little plan. You've got a strategy if people are going to go, Marco.
Yeah, I would suggest you do the shark first, and you can spend easily 1 hour. And well, I spend 2 hours because I stop in every single information table and video. And but after that, you can enjoy the photography exhibit, and then you can wander around the other section of the museum. You can easily spend 3 hours. So at the end of the day, the price of the ticket is not that. And also, worth mentioning, there are Twilight Bites. These are evening events that you may find online tickets for, and those are a few evenings coming up in November and December.
Well, look, it is the shark exhibition at the Australian Museum. Renee Crosh will probably talk to Stephen Coots next Saturday, and I'll catch you just around December.
Awesome. All right. Have a good day.
Ci vediamo, ragazzi.
A presto. Ciao.